Hi, I'm Andrew Trindle. You're watching NME. We're here at Glastonbury 2019 with Travis.
Hey.
Hi, NME.
Hello.
How are we doing, guys?
Really good.
Yeah, we're
very, very well.
surprisingly well.
Yeah, we were up early, but it's a beautiful day. Not raining. I mean, it's unusual. I don't think I remember a Glastonbury this hot.
No, it's weird. It sort of doesn't feel like Glastonbury
No?
without a little splash of rain. But there was a little splash of rain I heard a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
So, but it's not going to happen.
How does it feel to be back?
Very good. I'm just having I had a little moment just before we spoke. I spoke to Nigel and
Is that Nigel Godrich?
Nigel Godrich.
Nigel Godrich.
And Nigel is coming here, and I'm going to miss him by 3 hours.
Oh, man.
Which I didn't think it through. I could have stayed, but and he's upset.
Is he sad?
He gave me sad Nigel.
Oh, no. It's
Sad Nigel's
Nigel
is not good.
It's the most difficult of all the Nigels.
Yeah. There's many Nigels.
So you guys, has it come out yet, the re-release of Glasto 1999?
I think it's out, isn't it? Yeah, it's out. It's out this
now.
week. Out now, and it's great. It's on vinyl. It's one of these things that we didn't know existed, and the record company found it. It was a BBC archival thing, and they're like, "This is great. Let's put it out because it's 20 years. You're doing this Man Who re-release thing on vinyl, so it was like have it all happening at the same time, and it's perfect. It's so interesting to come back here. 20 years. It's 20 years.
Yeah.
But it's mad. It's mad.
I know. It simultaneously feels like ancient history and like it happened yesterday. It's a very strange thing. It's like time just kind of stretches and comes telescopes. It's very odd.
I mean, have you guys been back much over the last 20 years?
We've been back a few times, but professionally we played a few times. Leisurely, me and Dougie we came a couple of times. It was like Friday morning, and I called up Dougie and I was like, I think it was about 2003 or 4 or 5, and I was like, let's just go to Glastonbury and see how far we can blag our way into it without a ticket.
As an experiment, just to see if we could do it. So we armed ourselves with a crate of champagne.
Hey.
Right. Not for ourselves.
Yeah.
Just to blag.
To bribe, and we bribed our way in. We parked behind the pyramid stage. And it was good.
Yeah, we progressively got more and more wristbands as we kind of drove through.
What year was this?
2000. What was it?
2004, was it?
2004.
So it still feels like that's within the realm of possibility.
And there was one point where I had a black Jeep with sort of darker windows, and what was it?
Morrissey was headlining or playing, and he'd requested a black Jeep with blacked out windows to take him from where he was to the stage, and they didn't have one. Nobody had one, and so one of the security came up and said, "Could you go and pick up Morrissey?" and we were like, "All right." And then they looked at the car, and it was a mess. It was like mud, just
champagne bottles.
Yeah, exactly. And they were like, "Oh, he's very, very particular about what he wants in the car. You're gonna have to clear it up." So we started clearing out the car, kind of hoovering. And then when we just about were ready to go, and then they came up and they went, "Oh no, he found one. It's fine." And we were like, "Oh, it's close."
Oh, would you have been Travis, or would you have been played character? Would you stay in character?
We'd have definitely not. We'd have tried to be like chauffeury, and just played along with that character, and seen what came of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Morrissey.
So that Glasto 99 set. I mean, how would you describe that as a pivotal moment in your career? I mean, what kind of place does that hold in your hearts?
Right. To get honest, first of all, to play Glastonbury at any level is a really big deal if you're in a band. And that year, we'd played in 98, was it?
97.
97.
We played it was the first.
All right.
First one.
And that was our washout, and so we came in 99, and we played the other stage, and the set wasn't that good. I didn't think, none of us did.
No, we came off stage pretty bummed out. and we were kind of like, oh well, but bands never know what's really going on. You're so wrapped up in your own thing on stage and what's going on and how things are sounding that you don't actually know what kind of effect it's having or how well it's going really. And so we just kind of thought, oh well, that's that. We'll try again next year. And then went back, and it was all over the TV, you know.
I got back to the house at 10:30, 10:45 at night, put my bags down, switched on the telly, turned around and went to just to go to the sofa. And before I got to the sofa and the telly had warmed up, I heard my name coming out of the telly. Now,
It's not on Crime Watch.
I made that exact joke.
earlier today,
Don't forget to tip your waitress.
great
Beer or
minds
wheat.
think alike. So, and I was like, that's weird, and turned around, and Joe Wiley and John Peel were sitting talking about us and that performance, the performance that we all like. We left right after it.
Yeah.
We were like, that was rubbish. Let's just go. And they were like, oh, it was the performance of the festival, Travis, and then they showed a clip of it, and I was like, whoa, that's us. That's good. That's like, I've never seen us play that well before, so you never know.
And over the last 20 years, I mean, what do you think has changed about Glastonbury? What do you think is that has remained intact?
Do you know? I'm not sure. I need to go around because I've just been here in this kind of press bit, kind of since we got here. So I need to go and have an adventure and see what's changed, because we came and did the Croissant Neuf stage like 2 or 3 years ago, for the 40th anniversary of that, and that's very much archetypal Glastonbury stuff. So it felt like nothing had changed. There was kind of none of the branding or any of that stuff. It just felt like, oh, it's still the same. And I made a brilliant time actually that weekend. So I'll need to go and explore and find out.
Yeah, we were in the giant press tent just now, and they've got black and white pictures and archival pictures, big ones blown up all around the tent. Don't know if you've seen it. It's kind of cool. There's one of Mike Leavis sitting like blowing a dandelion with the pyramid stage behind him, and it's made out of like corrugated iron. It's corrugated metal, and it's tiny, and it's like 1970 whatever 3 or whatever. It's kind of like, I don't know. There's something about this place that doesn't change. You know, you've got like these crazy mobile homes and fancy all the rest of it, but there's something that they've retained, and it's always going to be that way. And I don't know, you know, it's that unquantifiable thing that you can't quite put your finger on. But it's nice that it's sunny. Usually it's the rain that's the big part of it, and that sort of 40 shades of mud. What is it?
Yeah.
50 shades of mud. All the different types of mud.
Hell of a book.
Do you guys reckon you'll be back for the 50th anniversary next year?
Oh, we'd love to. That's going to be a big one. That's going to be amazing. I'm guessing they've got some serious plans afoot for celebrating
God.
the 50th anniversary. So it would be incredible to come back for that.
Yeah.
If you're not playing, you're going to need a few more crates of champagne.
Yeah.
Exactly. See, you've got a plan in place.
Would you still give Morrissey a lift? Change your mind on that?
Probably not.
And finally, what are you guys working on at the moment?
Writing a record, making sure it's got songs on it that are decent, and not kind of rushing it. And hopefully we'll get into the studio in October and get back on the road the end of this year and beginning of next year, start the wheels rolling again.
At the moment, where's that taking your sound from the last record?
I've been writing more on a piano than I've ever done. I mean, I don't know how to play the piano, but I've got one. I've had one for years and years and years, and I'm getting a wee bit better at it.
Sound good?
I don't know. Yeah, it does. It does sound good. I didn't listen to anything I'd written for like a month,
Yeah.
and I came back to it the other day, and I was like, "Oh, that's all right." You know, it's not shit, and that's all you have to, isn't it? It's like all you can only say it's not shit. You don't know if it's great or good or any of those shades of mud.
Yeah. If it's got something to it that kind of draws you back to it time and again, then there's something there to be kind of expanded out, you know. Because it'll be a little kernel of beauty surrounded by shit.
Yeah.
That would look good on a poster.
Yeah,
So right
that's
away.
Travis's tagline. A kernel of beauty surrounded by shit.
Which is an amazing
Good
note
night.
to end on. Guys, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, mate.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.